breaks, stuff like that. Da da da. Da 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 da. So again, everyone, I'm back. Retail Solo 21. Hello, YouTube. Yes, I'm back, and I am gonna try to finish this game. And once it through. What do you want, mate? It's just more training stuff. Oh, please. I'm gonna try to finish this. I'm just gonna try to finish the story. I know there's gonna be a whole bunch of side quests, stuff, this, that, boom, boom, boom. But I'm just gonna try to finish the story.
The path we must walk is set. Onward,
I haven't played
everyone!
this game for a while, so.
Easy. I'll obliterate you. Nice. Time to attack. Time to attack. Is that it?
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. And open time to act. Take this. Whoa. An opening. An opening. Turn the table. An opening. With all my might. Here we go. Easy. An opening. Time to act.
No.
Time to attack. This. I see it. With all my might. Turn the table. Can't go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. An opening. Nice. Nice. An opening. An opening. Easy. Take this. Nice. An opening. Time to act. Let's end this.
I can't believe this.
And it's a bit loud for you guys, sorry.
The enemy officer.
I'm gonna turn that down because I just looked at it and went, oh wow, it's probably a bit too loud for you guys. I just want to try to finish this game. Get the main thing done. Welcome. Main quests, finish that, and then hey, there you go. There you go, bud.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome. Some old coins, thank you. And you got a vent. What's the vent, buddy?
Quite a calming environment. Everything you need is close at hand, quite like the mountain retreat. Ah, pardon me. To appear out of the blue and immediately comment on the state of your residence, I must be more exhausted than I thought. An actual battlefield is nothing like the assumptions and analyses one makes in a planning session. Perhaps that revelation took a toll on me. Before he departed, Shishu saw to it that my abilities became known to many. And then, Lord Liu Bei ventured to my mountain retreat on multiple occasions, entreating me to become his strategist. This is also known to many. Hence, I had to take advantage of the situation and play the part of a genius with God-given wisdom. That is how I will demonstrate to friend and foe alike that Chugliang, the sleeping dragon, has finally taken flight. In order for Lord Liu Bei to stand out among his rival warlords, I must make it known that he has indeed gotten his hands on a rare resource. But of course, what else would one expect from a tactician?
True.
Though today was my first foray into warfare, it would not do for me to appear unnerved by the experience. In reality, it was highly stressful. I am simply pleased that everything turned out well in the end. The deeds done this day were a great help. I speak of Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhang Fei, Lord Zhao Yun, and you, of course. Tacticians must be shrewd with their discourse, as a rule. Shall I explain why you alone are privy to these thoughts?
Sure, why not?
It is true that I consider you an excellent asset. Yet, I wish to expand your utility further. You have sampled my vegetables, yes? Then you well know my predilection for items with profound zest and a palpable bite. May our fellowship be long and fruitful. I might not mind this traipse through the muck and mire with one such as you by my side.
Yep, you're welcome.
That's Cao.
Let's do this because this is the side mission thing. Nope, there wasn't. God damn it.
An opening. Whoa. Let's go.
I thought it was.
There we go. An opening. An opening. Table's turned. That it. I can't believe.
What am I wielding? Oh, I did expand. No, I'll do the automatic.
This. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, is there someone behind me?
Looking rough.
Oh, the thief.
Whoa. An opening.
Easy.
An opening. An opening. Nice. Turn the tables. Is that it?
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, there it is.
Looking rough. Time to act. An opening. Is that it?
I can't.
The enemy officer
I
has been
thought this was
defeated.
what I was thinking of, but it was not, so I have to go find the actual one. Side quest stuff. It is where? It's here. Yeah, it's just somewhere around here. Oh, it's right there. Hey, friend. Well, let's do this for you, because why not? What's up? Am I just defending the castle wall?
Now is the time to advance. Everyone, Shi Huan shall guide you.
Whoa.
Begin advancing.
Everyone stop. I must take a moment to observe the enemy.
An opening. An opening.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
An opening. With all my might.
Come with all might. Shi Huan shall take you on.
They are powerful foe. I shall take care of them.
An opening. An opening. An opening. Nice. Turn the tables.
I wasn't.
The enemy
An
officer
excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
Obliterate you.
Whoa. An opening. An opening.
Easy.
See it. With all my might.
Pitiful
Take her up.
situation.
The enemy officer has been
Right,
defeated.
this side.
Nice. An opening.
There we go.
An opening. An opening.
without
defeated.
you. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
Get to A.
Start the
A's
advance.
gonna have trouble here. He's by himself.
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Take that. Looking rough. An opening. Turn the table. With all my might.
Failure!
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening.
Easy. To have you here is all I need.
The enemy officer
I am counting
been
on
defeated.
you. Now and beyond.
Quick, real quickly. We'll just go quickly down.
An opening. Take that.
Words cannot describe.
The enemy officer
Quickly.
has been defeated.
An improvement at
So I
last.
have to go where C.
This is our time to shine.
Yeah, I see they're going to there, but I'll go to C now. Brave General.
Let's get serious. Damn. We're being driven back. This is bad. Really bad.
I'm coming to C.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
I see it.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Two of you guys.
An opening.
Advance! Together! Commence the advance.
Easy.
Hard good. Advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Gotta get to B quickly.
Take this.
How do you have trouble with the one guy?
The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. With all my might. Looking rough. An opening.
Easy.
Turn the table.
Second time. Go quickly. Good. That's why I like the wheel.
Capable
Easy
sword,
fights
to say
on
the least. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There's one all the way over at I. We'll deal with him quickly.
An opening. An opening.
You've done very well.
Go to C.
The enemy
It's good
officer
to know
He's
I can
under
count
has been
on
attack.
you.
defeated.
I see D's gonna get attacked big time here. But C's in the biggest trouble here right now.
No way. I'm
Where's
gonna
C?
lose.
Hang on, C, I'm coming. Why are you all the way down there?
This is it.
Gotta appreciate having you around in a pinch like this. Almost makes me emotional. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
An opening. Time to attack. With all my might.
Why are you running, dude? I found you.
An opening.
Get out now.
Time to attack.
Thank you. More quickly. Where's the other one?
The enemy officer has been
The path
defeated.
we must walk is set. Onward,
Quickly.
everyone! Start the advance!
An opening.
An expeditious advance is
Oh,
essential
wow.
to our
Fits
cause.
perfectly.
Onward, everyone!
Is that it?
We march at
The
once!
enemy officer has been defeated.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
With all my might.
I'll wait coming for you. I gotta go see A.
Let's go.
Because A's almost done. A's almost done. Hey, bud.
We're in great shape now. This is getting fun.
I've been waiting for this.
Nice try.
An opening. Nice. Tables
some other block.
The advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now,
Turn the
follow
tables.
me. Start the advance.
She's in trouble now.
Fantastic deed.
The
This
enemy
is something I
officer
shall never forget.
has been defeated. Looking rough.
Where is G?
Looking rough.
There he is.
Looking rough. Whoa. Bring him down.
Slamming volley right at him.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you. An opening. An opening.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Whoa. An opening.
I cannot hold out for much longer.
Looking rough.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're done for.
Looking rough. The enemy officer
not go
has been defeated.
I must try again later.
F's in trouble.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother. Let's go.
Quickly out.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. With all my might.
Do a bunch more down before taking it completely out.
Defeat. I see it. An opening. This is tough. An opening.
No matter how you slice it.
An opening. Time to act. Looking gotta be quicker. An opening.
Dodge it last time.
Easy.
With all my might.
Well done. Most impressive.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How about this?
You should be able to hold that. What's happening over here?
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
Yeah. Now to charge.
Time to act. An opening. Turn the table. With all my might. Whoa. Tables turn. Time to attack. An opening. You're incredible. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm coming.
Got you.
I shouldn't have done that here because I just realized
there we
where
go.
the general
With all
was,
my
the
might.
main one is.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might.
The main one is right there. I see him.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
Come and face me.
Let's go. Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
I should be
rough.
fine.
Looking rough.
I gotta go to GG because G's in trouble. That's G where I'm at right now.
Let's go.
There's two of you guys over here. Well, else the guy who's going for help.
I have slain the enemy officer. Turn the tables.
Quick, take him out.
An opening. Take that. Taste destruction. Take that. An opening. I see
No.
it. With all my might. Behold my
That should
might.
help out a lot
Let's
for you
go.
guys. I'm gonna go back to G, take out the final boss.
My spirit is stirred. Time to act. An opening.
Anyway, all I have to do is take you out.
Power. An opening.
Easy.
I see it. An opening. to the likes of you.
Oh, goodbye.
The enemy officer.
I shall
And
pull back for now.
Jay.
However, we shall meet in battle again.
Bring them down.
Shoot the volleys over there, because that's where he's at.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Only one left is the one over here.
Did I
And I
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ooh, that was fun. God, I love the wheels. Yep. Perfect evades, whatever. I don't know. Here. I'm not trying to get it all done. 3 more guards, nice. And order to march. Oh, that's pretty good.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon.
What's up, boss? What's our mission today?
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago.
No!
His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time.
Damn it.
Another storm will be brewing once Liu Biao's gone. And just when we found a place to call home, too.
Indeed. The circumstances are similar to when Lord Tao Qin asked Brother to be his successor. Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
Probably. God, are we getting close to the end of the chapter or whatever it is? What's your plan, bud?
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him.
True.
Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, but... Given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao.
So
And I
just do it.
recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province. But taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
Oh, dude. Something. Great army towards Jin province.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao. Well, Xiu Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever. One who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right?
Yep.
But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious.
Good to hear.
That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma. Something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Zhuge Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Yes. Let us. And make sure we come back.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xing.
Well, let's see, we got some talking. Oh, an event.
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes. And from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
Yes, sir. Lord Zhuge Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army.
Yep.
So I figured I would do what I can, while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Zhou Tang, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously? Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
Nice. They'll do the spa and then... nothing else. Okay.
Liu Bei and his sworn...
Hey, friend. This is where our main mission is, right?
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With the massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight.
Don't think so. You might be right, but...
I had a feeling you may be thinking... Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
True. Fight, fight, fight till the very end. As they would say.
Shishu, why are you here?
Huh?
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
Possibly.
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Song has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
Oh my
No.
god.
No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Cong switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
Nice.
That will not do.
What?
By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit.
You could,
And
but
that
you
is
just don't
why
want to,
I
because
will
you're
not
family.
provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And, with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
Hopefully. So what's up, boss?
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
Not really.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive. Just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
Yep, got to. So I feel like there could be a trap somewhere here. Something doesn't feel right.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
What do you do?
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Turn around and we go take out Cao Cao's forces.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh.
help. Fight.
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
So we're gonna turn around, take the castle with whatever force
Forgive
we
me,
have.
everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
So we're just gonna continue on, or we're gonna turn around and take the castle back? Because you're saying turn around. So the south was a slow one, and they found themselves able to jump to them.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia.
Huh?
The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh. It was nothing, really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Course.
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
Yep. So it's more of a defending mission we're doing, or what's happening? Purple smoke. Is it him? It is!
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees?
Trying to follow his ideals.
What? Do you mean that he would risk the lives of the people for something so abstract? Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives? That is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but... What? Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. So, what will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on? I shall watch carefully.
No, he doesn't. He wants to protect the people, you goddamn idiot. I'll say, nothing really. Oh, wait. Alright, time for the bell. Time for the fun. If you need me to go do defend at all costs, I'll go defend at all costs, because that's what kind of
Shall we
idiot I am.
start?
Shit. So, in truth, can't really let him pass the bridge, but you got like 2 officers up and up there. He's there.
I'm
me.
grateful.
I could go here and then go straight down back to where he is. Because I can easily do that.
I fight.
I'm counting on.
Because I'm willing to go there and bring him back down and defeat.
And I shall protect him with my life. Let us go.
Let's go, friend. Let's see, where are we at?
Whatever it takes. We must
Get to Lord
Oh my
Liu Bei.
god, am I...
Come on!
Ugh, we gotta do a whole run around, don't we?
That name means nothing to me. He stands alone. Surround him!
Then bring it on!
Let's get serious.
I'll take you all on at once!
Let's go.
There are still many left
God
on the
damn
other
it.
side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
All my might.
Whoa.
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. Time to but you really should give up. An opening with all my might.
Looking rough.
Let's go. I, Jung-Ho, shall be your adversary. An opening.
Easy.
A brave hero without equal. A true army of one. So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Whoa.
With all my
Is
might.
that all? Come on! Who's next?
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
All my might.
Real
There's no
quickly.
virtue in dying for so
The
little.
enemy officer.
I
has
shall
been
retreat
defeated.
and fight another day.
Let's go.
So that's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here, because that man is a whirlwind.
Let's march! Go on then.
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
So,
I'm here.
we've arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed. There are still some stragglers. Only we could go help them as well.
Take this.
Oh my god, I almost
Me
fell.
is the worst thing
Nope.
that could have happened to you.
Shameful! All my might. Shameful!
Damn you! Tried to make a mockery out of us? I'll kill you myself!
Got this.
No time to waste on the likes of you.
Out of our way!
Damn! They got past
And I
us!
just fell into
in danger. I'm counting on you.
I'm trying, boss. Count one related.
Take this.
This is it.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
I can get to try to get to A, but it's very difficult.
Let's go.
Nope, wrong one. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Still waiting for a real challenge. How's this? Easy. An opening.
There you
The
go, bud.
enemy officer has been
Still
defeated.
waiting for a real
Kidding
challenge.
me? There's someone still.
An opening. An opening. An opening.
Dude, stop running away.
Get ready. Let's go. I'm still waiting
Stop
for a
running
real
fucking
challenge.
away, you fucking asshole.
An opening.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
know how to fight.
There you go, guys.
Begin the advance. All units, march!
The enemy officers hindering our people's escape have been fought off. And there don't seem to be any more stragglers.
That it? Just starting. This isn't over. This isn't over. Loose. I'll take you all out.
Looking rough.
Don't stop.
An opening.
Not done yet.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That means I must fall
The
back
enemy
for
officer
now.
has been defeated.
How could I be beaten in battle?
Let's get serious.
I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. The enemy officer has
Did we
been
seriously
defeated.
just defeat them all?
You waited for us!
It is good to see you safe. It is difficult, I know. But hang
Oh,
on a
God,
little
we
while
got 'em all.
longer.
I think we got them all.
No need to overextend ourselves. Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
So, this is everyone then.
Sorry.
It seems not all were able to escape unscathed.
Sorry about that, boss.
Still, we must move on for now.
I did what I could. I won't follow.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Xiao Yun! Good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for Otto. You have my eternal gratitude.
Why is he...
All right. We've taken care of those trying to cross the bridge. I better go after brother now.
Time to act. We succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard have stopped them in their tracks.
All my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been
So
defeated.
Liu Bei intends to continue
The enemy
down
officer
this path.
has been
It
defeated.
is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
An even match. We must push harder.
An opening. Is that it? Let's go.
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, so he's at the escape point, right? Oh, he's there.
An opening. Nice. I see it. An opening.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape. All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Start the advance. With all my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to attack.
shan't waver.
Looking rough.
An opening. An opening.
Easy.
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue.
An opening.
Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due
The
time
enemy
with
officer
reinforcements.
has been defeated. Let's go.
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Quickly.
Failure.
The enemy officer
Have I
has
failed
been
somewhere?
defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Turn the tape.
All of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei
told you
the
to
true
stop him.
danger? Or is it Cao Cao?
What is your problem? Who got left behind? Who got left behind?
I must ascertain this for myself.
Our plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
I wasn't. The enemy officer
You guys are gonna have
has
trouble.
been defeated.
Arrows upon them.
What's going on? An attack?
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
We must hold the line.
I'm trying to get there as
Zhuge Liang
fast
has
as I
done
can.
it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route. We'll have more time.
It's impressive that you've come all this way with this many civilians. Your abilities may indeed be a threat.
Victory! Take this!
I have failed. I must retreat until we meet again.
With all my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotcha.
Looking
I
rough.
am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now, Liu Bei.
An opening. With all my might.
Looking rough.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
To have you here
has
is
been
all
defeated.
I need. With all my might. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
With all my might.
Bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Quickly.
I can't believe
The enemy
this.
officer has been defeated.
I shan't waver.
Time to attack. An opening. An opening. An opening.
Hold my power.
Time to act. Bring them down. I am an opening. Time to attack. An opening.
Oops, I'm just.
Nice.
I have slain the enemy officer.
We seem to have gained the upper hand. Tide is turning in our favor.
Looking rough.
An opening. Let's end this.
You are killing to lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull
defeated.
back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Possibly.
It's worked. We've cut you off. You're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
An opening! An opening! I will not allow you to block our path. We will break through. An opening!
Are you ready to face me?
Time to attack.
Are you ready to face me? Because I just came back from checking out the other allies.
Looking rough. The enemy
I
officer
shall retreat now.
has been defeated.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiang Sha.
Oh, is he at the other spot behind him? We can tap from both sides? Yeah, he has. Sweet.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we could start preparations in earnest.
Leave it to me. I trust in my skill. My spirit is stirred.
Too slow.
The road ahead is thorny. Walk it with shag.
Wait.
Foresaw my predicament, did you? You have my thanks.
My spirit is stirred. Like a dragon. Wait. My spirit is stirred.
Pick you up quickly.
Time to end this. Too cocky. Another obstacle has fallen before me. Let's end it. I must retreat. Well, I still can. It's your turn. I'm not through.
Let's go.
Gotta be quicker.
Time to attack.
All my might.
Looking rough.
Here you go.
Tables turn.
An opening.
This'll do.
I knew it would come to this.
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path.
I'm surprised he didn't move his main force.
This fog. There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
Well, I guess me and you are gonna have a
Let's
fight
go.
then, my dear friend.
I've lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
What a strange fog. We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
Why?
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem.
I don't want to end you, but... well,
Then better ready yourself. You'd best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! Easy. That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough?
Nice.
What will your path lead to? You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions. How is that different from the Guardians of Peace we hated so much? How is Liu Bei any different from the ones who took everything from us?
The only reason why you're winning is because that stupid
day
ice.
of anguish and despair has been burned into my mind. The suffering, the agony, the chaos. It is revealed to me. My new path! Reject all heroes. I reject the Han, and Cao Cao, and Liu Bei!
Time to end this.
Is this my last?
Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end.
No.
But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. Impossible. Our village was destroyed, and Juha is dead. Neither of us will be returning anywhere. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live, and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Duh, I didn't want to kill you, brother.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been, for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake, and that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
Pom 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 pom.
The fog has lifted. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on.
Hopefully.
We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. And we still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
And that is Cao Cao.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Yeah, it is. Level 29. Oh, I got another 100 points. I can get this one. That's 150. I can't get that. Oh, let's get this. Yeah, I never did do offline grinding. I should have. Not we're in Jin province of that area.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. It is just as you guessed. A man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. I don't know. All I can say is that when I saw him go, I sensed a kind of aura from him, both fierce and resolute. If anyone is capable of stirring Wu's military into action, it's him.
But
now we must trust in our strategist and wait.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangxia. What's going on?
Oh, damn it. Well, there's 2 talking points, and then there's that, and then there's a training thing. Great. Love training, always. I got this here. We'll head down
I
here.
believe in Lord Sun Quan.
More spear attacks.
It doesn't matter how strong the...
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei.
That man who gave...
More training forces stuff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't like it at all. Come on, spears, twins, shit.
All units, forward! Follow me! Liu Bei! Forward march! An opening! Okay! Forward! Can any of you keep up with me?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Would you look at this blowhard? I'll smash you down to size. That's the spirit. Move forward. Take this.
Nice. This looks like a good spot to stay put.
An opening.
An opening. I see it.
To have you here is all I need.
The enemy officer.
I am counting
has been
on
defeated.
you, now and beyond. Looking rough. We mustn't get ahead of the pack. We shall hold off here. Okay, this is the place.
The enemy officer
All units
has been defeated.
Commence the charge.
Why are you charging?
The time has come. Everyone, get ready.
Why would you charge, you goddamn flipping idiot?
We're joining our allies. Concentrate our forces. Advance! Stick close to me, now!
Whoa. Turn the tables. With all my
An
might.
improvement at last.
The enemy
This is
officer
our time to shine.
has been defeated.
Easy. Looking rough.
Oh my god, dude, you're pissing me off.
An opening.
That's why I always hated the plan.
Nice. Tables turn. With all my might. Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I don't know why I did that, but I did that.
Let's go.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die.
All my might.
Take this.
Nothing good comes from Russia.
Should we make a stop here? With all my might. Whoa.
The road ahead is thorny. But walk if we shall.
An opening. Take this. Take this. An opening. Time to act.
Here we go.
Time to act.
All right.
An opening. Let's end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oops, I went the wrong way. Whoops, sorry, my bad. Hey guys, I just gotta go jump down here, sorry.
Let's go.
Hi, madam. I'm just gonna cut behind you all.
We'll crush the enemy. Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot.
Oh shit, you guys are up there, shit.
Whoa.
I know it's a bit too soon, but I shouldn't have, but I did anyways.
An opening. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. With all my might.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Bring them down. Let's go.
Looking rough.
All my might. With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Turn the table. An opening. An opening. With all my might. An opening. With all my might.
Looking rough.
An opening. Looking rough. The enemy
I
officer
know now how
has been
ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Hurry up and open it. soon as I come through the back door, it's just like instantly.
Easy. Let's go. You gotta be cool. An opening.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
Looking rough.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
Nice. Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
Oh my god, guys.
Time to act. With all my might. No problem. Time to attack. With all my might.
Thank you.
Time to end this. Take this. With all my might.
Infested.
Keep pressuring them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That it. How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Oh.
Tables turn. With all my might.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Let's not go with that, General.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious. With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see you.
Thank you.
Now. All my might.
I only have one guard left, anyways.
The enemy officer
Neither my heart nor
has
my
been defeated.
spirit broken. We shall meet again.
An opening.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
No, you were good enough.
Take this. Real. My steel. I see you. Okay. Let's go. Take this. Now. Time to attack.
You son of a gun had to blow up there.
Easy. I'm still waiting for a real challenge. An opening. Time to end this.
The enemy officer
How
has been
irritating.
defeated.
Let's go.
Must retreat.
Yeah, I pretty much cleared a good amount up. I'll just let him deal with the forces above. Like, I can go up here, climb this up, run all the way back there, and then go deal with it. I'm pretty sure that will lead the path, right? Not the lead back, this one.
Let's go.
This. And you go like this. I got it. Actually, I think they might be able to just do it all by themselves.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Hey guys.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Dude, what are you doing?
Come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
You're just being flippin' stupid right now, dude. Whereas me, I'm just walking right up to the main base.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. I see it. Let us fight.
An opening!
Looking rough.
I have slain the enemy officer!
Time to attack.
An open... An opening! An opening! With all my might!
I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. You'll go no further.
An opening!
Time to end this. You'll go no further.
Nice.
Oh, you kidding me, dude?
Let's go. Gotta be quicker than that. An opening! Take that! Let's get serious. Time to act. An opening! An opening!
Looking rough.
Whoa. An opening!
Looking rough.
Tables turn. An opening! With all my might. Whoa. An opening. Got you.
You'll go no further.
With all my might. Let's go. Let's go. With all my might.
To have you here is all I need. I'm counting on you, now and beyond. This'll do.
That's fine.
Let's end this.
I can go no further. The enemy officer
On.
has been defeated.
I should have just ran straight to him and just defeated him.
This victory
I'm pretty sure
belongs to
that would have
all
just
of us.
done it all. Just gone straight to him, defeated him, and then it's like, oh, done all that. And I did the evade points. I don't care. It's cool, cool, cool. Everything else, well, out the window. 3 more cards and battle roar.
It was a long journey to get here.
Alright, but let's find out what's going on here. What's up, brother?
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances.
Yeah.
Allow me to express my thanks
Oh,
once
there might
again.
have been lag at some points. Oops.
Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the enemy as we advanced. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Chugu Lian, has promised to lend us his aid.
That's good to hear.
But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend
Oh
nor
my
break
God.
so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield.
Looking at some things.
To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
What's up, bud?
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangxia in one piece. As if a rabble like that could ever be a match for us. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, But if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
Hopefully. Oh, I gotta finish this game, finish this game.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to
It's
Jiangsha.
on there. Level 20s. I don't really care about level 20 stuff. Lodging, I got mail like crazy probably. Thank you, and... Oh, okay. Is that still out there, or is that gone? Let's see,
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all.
Oh yeah, he's still here. He's back here.
Liu Bei and his swarm.
Even though it's a trust event, might as well go see him. I don't know why he hasn't just jumped back ship, man. He should have.
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message. But I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option. And I'm grateful you've come.
Yep.
You're too kind to me. After all, I may very well become your enemy. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao. But it's difficult to admit as much aloud. I truly would if I could. But my heart is resolved on this matter. I made the decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear, weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally. Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation genius.
But you
He
are too.
will enable Lord Liu Bei to flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine. But I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other. Apologies, but thank you for thinking about me. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure. To confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Shishu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.
Then why aren't you fighting for our side? Because you have family, that's a really thing. Only
the city here in Jiangsha.
It's the family. It's the goddamn family, man.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. My chagrin is undeniable, and yet, abandoning my ambitions would be even more unbearable.
True.
That would be the same as abandoning myself, the man who is loved by his people. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
Probably not. I feel like it might be the other way around. Whereas Cao Cao actually got Wu with them, and yeah.
We have returned.
Oh!
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle.
But
before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed. Lord Sun Quan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi, in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
Hopefully.
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
Yes, to Chibi.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding, or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort?
You bring me along?
I'll be damned. So they've got
Seriously?
you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Yeah, that's
Your
fine.
support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just this
Just
once is fine.
remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I'm fine with that. Just you helping this one time. If that's it, that's it. That night. What does
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you.
What? About the next battle?
Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. Setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory.
Okay.
There is one major hole in the plan.
That is?
Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north.
So you want me to do a night attack?
Indeed. We must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming, and give the signal to loose our flames. Lord Zhou Yu is making the necessary preparations. You focus on forecasting the winds. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
Great. Always love that. Oh yeah, it's gotta go down there now.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us escape was the right choice.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals?
Is this it, or? this a betrayal? Or someone who doesn't see the right path? Oh boy.
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Well, he lost his brother.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Hopefully, even though someone from your an old friend has... Well, yeah.
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. You can bet they had something to do with it. Huang Gai a traitor? It almost defies belief. Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is.
Believe it or not, the fact remains that it happened. I wish I had taken the opportunity to question him myself. Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the we must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
By chance, is the princess still with you guys, or
so
some...
that is the army Cao Cao.
Cao Cao's forces?
We're gonna finish it tomorrow. That's the plan. Finish it tomorrow, and yeah. Either this will be the final chapter or not. Let's see. How much progress do we got left in this game? It'll say here. I'll say on 83%. So this could be the final mission or not. We don't know yet.
Will Ooh disappear? Or will it carve its name?
You kidding me? There's one right on the other side of Battle Tournament. Oh my fucking god. So yeah, next time we will do this battle. Could be the final battle, could be not. Don't know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time. Bye now.